Hi. I am here to talk upon, I think, probably the biggest reason that I am as strong as I am, and the biggest thing that really helps people become stronger in general, stuff like that. Sorry, I'm kind of frantic right now because I don't have a tripod thing or anything to put my camera on, and I'm using some sweatpants. It's been falling and tipping. I've been screaming in this car like a freaking ape, and people probably looking, but I don't care. But on that note, it's really comes down to the way you view yourself and the mental states you're able to put yourself based on those views. You know, as in, oh, I woke up today. I'm so tired. I'm so weak. I'm still tired. Ow, my body hurts. Something along those lines. Not a very powerful thought process, you know. You're going to probably reap what you sow on that one, too. So, you know what? I like to wake up and I'm like, okay, time to take the day by the behind. And I like to picture myself as, you know, even though I know I'm not, whatever, so on, it's not the point. I like to picture myself as, like, you know, kings throughout history, mythology, you know, mythical creatures, gods, aliens, angels, demons, whatever it is, vampire. And the main one I really do is not going to be said. But yeah, and on that note, and why I think that is really how this works, like even at a more scientific point of view, but still, you know, theoretical, speculative, but not really, because there is evidence on that stuff. I try not to cuss for here. You know, science has proved that placebo just works, you know. I ain't gonna say how powerful it can be, because that is up to you as well, and your mindset and your own fear gusto. So if you can make a placebo, like a sugar pill, work just by believing that it is a certain medicine and what it's supposed to do, that is just the belief in a sugar pill. And it is having that much of an actual physical effect on your being and you and your soul. So think about what you can make of something. If you think about what you could do with really believing in yourself. Your own self-faith will push you farther than faith, and really, I think, at least for me, anything else pushed me farther than anything else, you know, because, you know, even the sugar pill analogy again, you are putting belief in something outside of yourself, and it's still working. That's how strong faith in placebo is. So, I believe in my physical body that I am attached to, of which these thoughts come from. That's a pretty direct source, don't you think? Me think that. That's why it work. But, yeah, so go about your life like I'm above that, like to your weaknesses, or like this doesn't hurt, or I can do better. Why would I succumb to that? Wow, I am grateful for how powerful I am and shall achieve more. Always. Just that kind of stuff. And even if you get some negative thoughts throughout the day, guess what I do? I'm like, I'll think to myself right after, even negativity powers me up. I use negative energy even for my own benefit. I turn all energy into energy that I can use. You know, you see what I'm doing? That's purely what I have done my whole life. Just, really, and here's even the biggest one. I doubt, but it'll still be okay and I'll still win. Even if you doubt, you still win. It's called putting in the effort. It's It's called believing in yourself no matter what. Even if you doubt, even if you've lost hope, you are here. And guess what? Everyone that has ever lost hope, a lot of them got through it, if not most of them. And guess what? If they died or whatever, or so on and so forth, I bet they're fine somewhere getting through it, you know, and not in the same state that they were in. Now they're, who knows, man, the soul realm, they're Shinigami shadow warriors, yeah, for the lord of reptiles, whatever. But, I love doing these kind of videos out in public. It's quite funny. Oh my God, I need some AC. The sun is, sunning hard. But, yeah, so go into your training sessions, go about your life like, I'm gonna lift that. And guess what? If you fail it, that lift, you gave in more effort than you did everyone else around you. And guess what? You look at that damn weight again, and you're like, I'm gonna lift you one day. And you will at some point. If you put in the work that it takes to do anything, you could do anything. That's how the universe works. The universe loves novelty. That is the up. That is complexity. The universe is above entropy. And you know what? You want to know what, like, okay, everyone says matter cannot be created or destroyed. What do you mean? I'm matter. So I was created. Well, or at least came out of nothing. I don't know that. I don't know that part, you know. What are the two craziest things that could possibly happen? Either a creator was here forever and created everything, or everything came out of nothing. What are the two craziest things that could possibly happen? That's what everyone tends to believe in. So who knows what happens? No, what happened? But yeah, just shows you your belief is so powerful. Beliefs have made countries rise and fall. Beliefs have probably somewhere else in this galaxy have made empires that span stars rise and fall. I bet there's people or things around that, you know what? My belief system says I don't like that planet. Like Lord Frieza just makes an energy ball on his damn finger and just chucks it down and explodes the planet. You never know. Might as well believe in stuff like that because, you know what? One day we will reach to the advancement of infinity, you know? Like we're always going to advance. It just depends on us. And guess what? There's also the possibility that we won't because of people that naysay and doubt. Signing out. Stop.